Hi, welcome to a walkthrough. This is going to be on an old favourite of mine. It's the original Rollercoaster, 20p a go, £10 jackpot. I'll give you a quick rundown first of the features before playing it. The idea is to fill up the trail, this tool to ride. It is 7 you need to get in order to ride. Once you ride, you then enter the feature where you go around in a rollercoaster form, going round all the way around with the plan to get to the very top, which is the feature Rollercoaster. Rollercoaster is like a mega streak. It's £10, or it can actually be £9.20, £9.49, £6, £9.80. If it then takes a credit, it's then going to give you another £10. So that's the ultimate feature, Rollercoaster. Albeit some might disagree, because one feature from the top there, the Nemesis, is you have a £1 win, and you go off a number 1 to 12, and if you get off it, it adds 120 and 160 and £2, and so on, and it can go all the way to the top to a jackpot. So add them all up, which accumulates to £28.80. Feature just underneath the Nemesis is the Waltzers, which is where the reels all spin round really fast. You stop it, and it's on a win, and then you're looking for it to step down. 9 times out of 10, you should be able to get close to a jackpot on the Waltzers, providing you haven't stopped it just before the jackpot. Because just before the jackpot, let's say it's £2, and then it'll step to a jackpot. It's very rare it'll go over a jackpot, so that's the only thing. Test your strength is theoretically an easy jackpot. You just have to hit the top of the test your strength button several times, once for £1, once for 120, and so on, and the cancel will slow that down as well, so it should be an easy jackpot. Tin Can Alley is right there, about £3 or so. The log fume is there, again, about £2, £3 with a repeat, possibly. Ghost Train is a money belt, and that'll come through the window right there, again, a couple of quid. And Lucky Dip is a random win. Okay, on the reels, you have the middle reel, which is does have a double bar bonus, and that bonus obviously comes in quite frequently, in all fairness, and there's various other bonuses within that bonus that can get you tall enough to ride. Usual applies on that bonus. If you get a respin, hold the reel down and you will hold it for again and get it again. There's choose a trail, plus numbers, skill stop, etc. Whilst you're going around feature, obviously you can see there's nudges and there's cash win. You can collect them at any time. Ride over, obviously. Question mark, and the question marks, I don't think you can quite see them, but they'll light up. There's skill shot, there's lose, there's ride over, which is just another lose. There's roll up. Roll up's very important, because that way that then spins and you need to skillfully stop it on what you want it on. So for example, if you get that second question mark from when you start, which is that one, roll up, if you get an 11, the 11 will bring you all the way to that add again, which will bring you all the way to that add again, which will bring you all the way to that add again, which will bring you to 99 nudges, so it'll be a jackpot. It's important you know that, because it's quite that happens quite a bit. And one other thing, whilst you're playing a feature, if you light up all the odd numbers via your reel there, you get big money. Big money is £4 or £10. 9 times out of 10 it's £10, it's a £10 repeater, but you must light up all 5 numbers, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11. Okay, let's have a couple of goes, shall we? There's our digital reading for how much money we've put in. £1, £2, £3, 20p a go, 15 credits. Oh, there's a bonus. Okay. Random stop, so the cancel. Hit your thing on cancel to hit the top. There we go. The cancel, the respin, all the usual early JPM tricks work. 12. Now that's always a good sign, that is. If you get a 1 or a 12 or an 11, you can go higher and lower off the 12 or keep going round. Obviously, you're on a 12, you can't lose, so you might as well go lower onto the log fume. 3. I could go higher if I wanted, but I'm not going to. I'd rather spin the reel and avoid that question mark. So I don't want a 1. 7. Okay, best thing I can get here really is a 1. The boost can boost me to ride over, but it could boost me to that skill, to that Tin Can Alley, to that add again. Whoa! Oh my god! Right, okay, so that, if I'm playing this in a pub or in an arcade, I will now collect my test of strength, and I will do just that, because I know it's a jackpot. Okay. And this is basically it. You know, it should be an easy jackpot, in all honesty. It has a repeater on it as well. The repeat's on the feature, not the jackpot. One more. And there's our jackpot. That very first spin we got, a 12, it's always a very good sign. Some people might not have collected test of strength and play for the Nemesis or play for the Rollercoaster. Me personally, if you've just put £2-3 in and you've been offered a jackpot bound feature, then I will collect it. Repeat? No. Very rare it repeats, but it does repeat. Right, if you've got feature in sight, it will tell you that will flash, or something will flash. Let them spin works if you get it. Oh no, the bonus is there. Actually, I didn't see that. Right. Plus, there we go, we're back in again. Possibly, it could be a mini buzz, you never know. We've just had a jackpot, feature straight away, free. I'll never go off for free, really. It's not worth taking the risk. I'll just go on. Right. This is what I'm saying. We need the roll up here. If we were to get a roll up, I would need a 12, which I think would be a Nemesis. Skill shot. So normally I keep my finger on it. Should have just kept my finger on it, but never mind. Could go off this 9 and go for the test of strength, but I don't think it will go. If I get a 2, I've had it, because it will give me add again, ride over. But I'll crack on. 4, just as bad as a 2. Okay. And that is the short and long of this whole machine. It's quite a simple machine. One of the first machines I played. Great machine, you know. It's not too complex. It's quite straightforward. It's got the fun theme to it as well. I mean, you know, I'm sure at some point in all our lives we've all been to the fair and been on the ghost train or theme park and been to the log fume, Tin Can Alley, Test of Strength. You know, I'm sure we can all relate to them all. So just to remind you, triple bars are the jackpot, double bars are £6, single 4, JPM's free, melons 2, grapes 160, mixed bars 120, and cherries £1. And there's a skill right near if ever you're fortunate enough to land on it. I mean, if you are landing on that skill, then clearly the machine wants to offer you a jackpot because the 99 notice is right there. If you land on that question mark there and you get skill, as we got a minute ago, it's important that you keep your finger on it and then just like press it really rapidly, really quickly, and it will go straight into roller coaster. If you don't, you'll have exactly what I just had a minute ago, and backwards and forwards. So just remember that. That question mark, there's always a chance you could get a roll up on that. Roll up, obviously, you need anything above a 3 and above to bypass these first two. Roll ups normally is an indication that it wants to pay. Okay, so I'm just going to collect my money out there. So what we put in? What do we say we put in? We put in £3 and tenner out. But we'll have another £1 on it, just to make sure it's not streaking or buzzing, whichever terminology you wish to use. Sometimes it's skill nudges, by the way, not just always random. And that's pretty awful, that is. Can't do anything with that. See, the bonus is always there and about. It's not like it never pops in. Let's try and get one more feature. Ah, right, 3 holds after 4 on the trail. So we're past 4, so after 4 is where it gets a little bit bluey, if you can see. If you get more than 2 holds after that, like now, it will definitely come in. There you go. Just a little pointer. Right. 6. Awful card. Number. Right, from the grapes, we need an 11. 11 will be a jackpot, okay? Because it will bring us to the add again, and then to 99 edges. 10. Brilliant. Right, there's always a chance of a 1 here. A 1 will be add again, test of strength. No, 8, right over. Okay, never mind. That's basically it. That's Rollercoaster, the original, and I emphasise the word original because there was a couple more follow-ups to it. I think G-Force followed this, And there's a couple of other variations, a couple of clones, but this is the original, and we've just got a feature there. The 4 came in, which was lucky. There we go, another feature, 3. Let's go higher then. Let's just bypass that question mark and that ride over. Well, we're going to bypass 2 question marks and a ride over if we hit off the 3. 5, there you go. Let's carry on. Log fume, carry on. Oh, that's a typical thing really. The boost, quite more often than not, will boost you all the way around onto the ride over. Obviously, we were quite fortunate earlier on because we had a 1 from 5 nudges and it boosted right to a tin canale, which obviously gave us higher, gave us test of strength. Right, I think what I would normally do at this point, if I was playing this in an arcade, in the fair or anywhere, I would come off it. Maybe get a quick feature. Hold on to the first and second reel in case you get the respin. Choose a trial. Choose a trial don't always bring you in. It has brought me in, but it doesn't always bring you in. It can be quite a pain when it does that, in all honesty. Question mark straight away. Right, now I've cut my finger on the start button. And that's what I was talking about the rapid release. Need a skill. Last ride. Last ride means a bit like lucky dip. You get something. You're out. And £1.60. Sorry, I should have said that earlier on. So I'd be quite pleased if I was playing this. I mean, I say pleased. I've ended up 4 or 5 quid up, just over 4 quid up, which back in the day is quite a result. So that's it for Rollercoaster. I will get to another one at some point, probably Casino Crazy or Big Bucks or EastEnders, Quarry Street, Lucky Strike. I don't know. We'll have a look. But that's it for now. Thank you.